Good morning, students. If you learn in the previous class multiple choice questions, fill in the blanks, match the following. Today, if you learn 1 marks questions, give an example for market economy. Market economy means production, distribution, and consumption activities should be owned, managed, and controlled by the private individuals. That type of economic system should be adapted in USA, Japan, Australia. Then question number 13. If the demand curves of the consumers are dP is equals to 20 minus P and D2P is equals to 15 minus P respectively, find out the market demand curve. dP is equals to 35 minus 2P. How is it possible? Two variables, so two constants. Two constant 20 and 15. Two variables minus P minus P. 20 plus 15. 20 plus 15 is equals to 35. Then P plus P is equals to 2P. So this type of calculation for market demand curve. Then 14th question, CPI, Consumer Price Index. What is primary deficit? Primary deficit is the difference between physical deficit and net interest payments. If you know, the physical deficit means government expenditure is greater than government revenue, then it's become a physical deficit. What is the difference between the physical deficit and interest payments? Then part B. Answer any 6 of the following questions in 4 sentences each. 2 marks question. List out the factors that determine the optimal choice of a consumer. Income of the consumers preference, marginal rate of substitution, price of the commodity. These 4 factors determine the optimal choice of the consumer. Whatever any customer in the market, the choice depends on 4 factors. One is income, second one is taste and preference. First preference, second preference, third preference. Then marginal rate of substitution. Marginal rate of substitution is nothing but any one product buy more, less to the others with sacrifices. If you know in the previous class MRS techniques, indifference curve analysis. Then price of the commodities also indicates when the price increases, demand for goods decreases. In other way, price decreases, demand for goods increases. If you know in the law of demand. Then question number 18, state the law of demand. Other things remaining constant, when the price increases in the market, that leads to quantity demand for goods decreases. In other way, any price decreases, quantity demand increases. Inverse relationship between or negative relationship between price and demand. Then question number 19, mention the types of returns to scale. So this is relates to law of returns to scale long run. Increasing returns to scale, constant returns to scale, decreasing returns to scale. In increasing returns to scale, output is greater than inputs. Constant returns to scale, inputs are equals to output. Decreasing returns to scale, inputs are greater than outputs. Name the long run costs. Long run marginal cost or long run marginal cost. Long run average cost, long run average cost, LAC, LRMC, the broad U shaped. What are the four factors of production mentioned? Their rewards. Land, labor, capital, organization, rent, wages, interest, and profit. Four factors is very important for the production of goods and services in the entire world economy. Write the difference between nominal and real GDP. Measures the national income in current prices. The nominal GDP calculation should be considered current prices if does not indicate the actual changes in the volume of production. Measures national income at base year constant prices, real GDP, nominal GDP. Then give the meaning of cash reserve ratio and stated liquidity ratio. CRR refers to percentage of total deposits which a commercial bank keep with RBI, which a commercial bank keeps with RBI in the form of cash. Cash reserve ratio. So this is the guidance of RBI to commercial banks to reduce the money supply in the economy. The credit creation. So these two importance relates to credit control. SLR. SLR refers to percentage of total deposits which a commercial bank keeps with itself in the form of cash, gold and government securities. Cash, gold and government securities. Then question number 24. State the two motives of demand for money. Transaction motive, speculative motive. Demand for money, day-to-day expenditure leads to transaction motive. The speculators creates more demand for money, demand for shares in share market or stock market. 25th question. Give the consumption function C is equals to 150 plus 0.5y. Identify the autonomous consumption and MPC values. Autonomous consumption. Autonomous consumption is 150. Autonomous consumption means those consumption processor cannot be depends on level of income. The consumer creates expenditure with the zero level of income. How is it possible? The post savings that can be collects the loans and advance from the banks, friends, relatives. MPC value lies between 0 to 1. 0.5 indicates the MPC value, marginal propensity to save. Marginal propensity to consume. Who are free riders? Why are they called so? Non-paying users are called free riders. Consumers will not voluntarily pay for what they can get for free. Consumers will not voluntarily pay for what they can get for free. Hence, they are called so. Part C, I will be explaining next class. Okay, thank you.